Good morning. Salutations. How you doing? This is Master Sakurai. Um, I was supposed to be doing reaction requests, but before I do that, I need to address something. And no, nobody did anything. Okay, at least you got, and not you guys, but a lot happened this weekend for me and for the country. A lot of things both me and people are going through a lot of stuff this this past weekend, and I wanted to talk about it because if I didn't, what kind of person would I be if I didn't say what I had to say about this? Okay, so here we go. Here we go. So this is, I want to say giving an update, but then again, is it really an update about the channel? More so an update on my life and how I've been feeling. So that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a life update. That's what it is. Um, as many of you are not aware, I had a godfather who I loved very much and respected. He was going through um Alzheimer's and a lot of other things going on with him. And Saturday, this Saturday was his wake and funeral. He died a few weeks before, and my cousin was not okay. I wanted to give her her space to grieve because I know she needed it before I even said anything. But after that, she had reached out to me, and I didn't know really what to say, other than to just break down. But I mean, we all knew it was coming, so I told her that I was going to be there, and I was. Um, it really made me think a lot about the future, about my own family, other members of my family that are still with us, that are still living, and how I'm going to feel about that. But in perfect fashion of my life, another branch, another unnecessary branch that needed to be cut was still lingering. And I ain't talking about my godfather. I ain't talking about any members of my family. I'm talking about a certain person who I kept around in my spaces, who I was listening to and having a good time with some of the times, having these very deep conversations at times. Some of them unnecessary, some of them just honestly, I'd rather just go to sleep than talk to you because I know what it's gonna be about. Um, this person decided they didn't know that I was gonna be going to my own family member's wake and funeral. They didn't know that because I didn't feel as though I needed to tell them because it wasn't their business. But they decide to still trouble me with their issues, which they obviously can fix, but they refuse not to because of their realist mindset. Yeah, you know what I'm doing with this. Um, During the whole time while I'm on my way to the wake and funeral of my godfather, and while I'm there, this back and forth just denying accountability, blaming, and all this other stuff, saying that I'm gaslighting and immature and just overly horny and all this other stuff. I was done with the conversation after that. The one thing you're not going to do, and this is for a lot of people, is to get a rise out of me and try to get me out of character and argue with you about something that I really don't care about. And I really didn't want to even talk to you in the first place, so none of this matters to me. But here's the reason why I say this. Why I'm even bringing it up, and I'm not even mentioning the name because she's not worth mentioning. This person is not worth mentioning. When you have, and this was the final branch that needed to be cut off in my life, and I thank God it happened. When you have certain people who do you more annoyance and harm than good, you shouldn't be keeping them around. But, um, and this is unfortunate to say this, I felt bad. I felt bad. And this is just wasn't just one person in my life that was like that. It was a few others. It was a few others. But they're not here anymore. I mean, they're still living, but they're not here in my life anymore. And I honestly, it's best that that happens because what was going on is that these certain people that I shouldn't have invited into my space, that I thought was great, that they were great people, turned out to be nothing more than liabilities. And more so just contacted me not only to tell me about the people who they shouldn't even be messing with in their spaces, but also just to want something from me. And not to say that this person wanted something from me. Only thing they honestly wanted was for me just to be an outlet for their constant situations. Let's just say that. I'm not doing it anymore. This was the last straw. Because I'll be damned if you do this on the day where I'm thinking about my godfather, I'm thinking about my cousin, I'm thinking about her daughter, I'm thinking about my godfather's side of the family, and I'm thinking about my own grandmother and my mother and my sister. I had enough at that point. So, cut off, you're done. I don't want to hear from you at all. While I was low key not trying to yell in that instance, I had told my roommate, Urban Ninja, and everything, and he agreed right along with me that that was some bullshit, because it was. Because he already knew what I was dealing with, what I was going through, what I've been going through. But, I was deep in thought that day. I went back to my grandmother's place, and we had a nice little talk, as we always do. And it was she had brought up the fact that I'm looking more and more like my father every time she sees me. And not to say that was something that made me mad, because it didn't. It's something that I can't help. I can't help but have the posture of my own freaking father, even though this man disowned me and I want nothing to do with him. She said something that was um that made me just think, ponder a little bit. While I was with them half the day, eating crabs with my sister, and but while she got off, and when she got off work, came home from work, and my mom and the family dog and my grandmother just all chilling, just having a good old time. She had stated that since, that this has been going on with me, that I'm looking more like my father, it might be time to just forgive him for the things that he's done. And while I can think about forgiving him, and honestly, I've let go of what transpired between me and him. I've let it go. And I have in a way forgiven him. But I say all that to say this. The one thing that I'm not going to do, and this is very important, is that I can forgive each and every single person that wasted my time, my resources, half of my heart and mind. And my care and just everything. I can forgive every person that's done me dirty and wasted my time and everything for everything that they've done. But what I refuse to do is allow them to feel as though they are welcomed back into my space. I'm about to be 33 years old. In the next month, I don't have time for this shit any longer. Yeah, I can forgive you. Yeah, I can let it go. But what was and what connection we had cannot be any longer. You can take my forgiveness and you can go the other way. Because I know what kind of time that you want. I know you're not going to change. I know you feel as though you're in the right of everything that you said and said to me. I'm fine. And I don't need you to feel as though you have to fake the funk. Because I don't want to fake it either. You're not a bad person. You're not really a bad person. You just have issues. And I hope to God that you'll find people that is willing to tolerate those issues when you open them up. But not this one any longer. This one wants silence. This one wants to hear the wind through the trees. That's the kind of timing this person is on. This guy right here is on. From the people who I have tried to have good memories with in 2018 and things of that nature, I hope you're okay. I'm fine. I'm honestly just fine. The Joseph that you knew is not the person that is here right now. And yeah, while I've made some mistakes and said things that I could have told to you directly, I felt as though I didn't need to because I knew that you were just going to deny it and negate it and not really going to listen. So, with that being said, I said what I've said. I'm going to keep saying what I said, what I've been saying, and you can be mad all you want. You can call me immature. You can call me an asshole. You can call me childish. You can call me all the names you could possibly can. But what you're not going to do is call me a fool. and say that I'm an enabler. There's a reason why I came to the lot of you, because I thought that you were going to be here for a while in my life. But after showing me various times that that was just not a good idea, I just stopped coming. So to any of you that could possibly be watching this, there's your answer as to why I did what I did and why I moved the way I move. It's for my own well-being. I don't like really exerting so much energy than I'd really care to admit. I don't really like exerting so much energy if I can help it in regards to anything concerning anyone that used to be my friend, possible girlfriend, and father and stepsister. Well, former stepsister. We'll just say that. That was a lot on my mind while I was with my family. That was a lot on my mind. But wild. I was on my way home from spending quality time with my family, much needed time with my family. This very crazy thing happened. So we shooting Trump now? We shooting a person that, okay. Let me go ahead and say this right now. Let me go ahead and say this right now while I'm scratching my goddamn nose. This tea is beautiful. I love tea. I know I'm not gonna be editing this. This whole thing's gonna be just me talking. So if you didn't like that, oh fucking well. Who cares? I don't care if you like Trump. I don't care if you hate Trump. I don't care if you have any kind of political thing whatsoever. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Well, here's what I do know. It is wild. It is wild as hell to wish death on a dude that smashed a corn star, tweeted crazy stuff on Twitter, and has a toupee. Meanwhile, you got all of these mother truckers that has done 10 times more worse stuff than he has. Said 10 times more stuff than more worse stuff than he has. To actually want him to get shot and killed. The only thing this man has done is speak his mind. It's the only thing this man has done. But to wish death on him and to say that this whole Project 20 something is his fault. First of all, this fear tactic, this propaganda stuff has been going on for years. This Project 2022, Project 2023, Project 2024, Project 2025. Where's the project coming? Y'all been talking about this project for the past few years. I ain't seen shit yet. When is it coming? Y'all want to... I swear to God. It is amazing to me that a lot of people did not get their tax returns simply because they were spending all of people's taxes to get this guy out of here and gone. to get him locked up, to set an example out of him, make an example out of him. For what? And now that somebody went so far as to shoot at the man, somebody died and and almost doggone near died too. One person who was a father to a family shielded his family to protect them and died. A woman, I thought it was a woman that got killed. A woman got shot in the crossfire. Thank God she's still living. Hopefully she's still living. Is in critical condition. And the shooter got killed. A 20-year-old white kid. But you're telling me that Trump's the worst? That he is the worst in this scenario? That it was stays and it was this, that, and third? Spare me. Please spare me. A life was lost. An innocent life was lost. Shut up. For real. Now this is getting really stupid now. I mean, it's been stupid, but it's getting really stupid now. And you know what? I was sitting with Urban Ninja while this was going on our couch. And I was just thinking to myself, what if that was my family? What if that was my family? Whether they are political or not. It was a mass shooting. It was a shooting. People got hurt. People got killed. Killed. What if that was your family? What about somebody you care about? Is it still just about blaming Trump? What? It is still just about blaming a dude that literally the only thing that he's done is speak his mind. And no, I am not a Trump supporter. I wasn't even one to begin with. I didn't even vote the last time. 'Cause I didn't want to be a part of this whole stupid ass shit. I don't want to be a part of it now. But you know what? You know what? I damn sure am. Because now that I know that y'all are targeting people who are just talking, and because you don't like it, it's over. And yeah, partially I'm Democrat. Partially. I stopped even claiming that title a long time ago, many years ago. But on paper, I'm still Democrat. Now I could probably change that soon enough. Don't know how to do that really. I'm not really into politics, as y'all can see. I'm more so into people's humanity and freedom and life being put on the line for some bullshit. That could have easily not happened had cooler heads had prevailed, but no. Everyone is going absolutely nuts right now. People have all these opinions and saying all this rhetoric that isn't true. This hive-minded talk. Saying that they gonna run for president. Bitch, with what fucking money? With what resources? Huh? How are you gonna change anything? All you're doing is running off at the mouth. That's all you're doing. About stuff that you don't even know. That you won't even do research for. So why should anybody listen to you and take you serious? Why? Why? Why should anyone take you serious? When you can't even land a job. You refuse to even work at McDonald's. Anything like that. I worked at retail jobs. I went through it. And I'm still here. And I'm making it work. What about you? What about you? Can you hack it? No. But you can do this all day. Spout crap about nothing. Say all that to say this. Learn to let go. Learn to let go. And not let stuff bother you so much to the point where not only you disrespect another person, but you disrespect yourself. Just let it go. You don't need to make a post shitting on a person that made you upset. Okay, they made you upset. Get the fuck over it. Just like how I got over it. And everything that I've dealt with. I've gotten over it. Block them and they're gone. I don't have to talk to them ever again. Let it go. It's not worth it. None of this bullshit is worth it. None of it. Go live your life. Read a book. Do something else. Give yourself peace. Please. There is so much evil and crap going on in this world for y'all to be harboring this much hate. I can't hold hatred in my heart. I'm sorry, I can't. The only thing I can do is hold people accountable for the things that they've done. And that's not me being evil. That's me being aware and cautious and maintaining my boundaries. That's all that's happening. You keeping people that are no good for you in your spaces still, keeping in contact with them is not being aware. You are allowing people to get you upset. You are allowing people to break you. Meanwhile, you can't even help yourself, but you depending on them to do good stuff for you. No. No. If you can't look out for yourself, what makes you think somebody else gonna look out for you? The people that don't even like you. What makes you think that? Yet you want to be up in arms and raged about something that has nothing to do with you. That you don't even have a dog in a... You don't even got a pot to piss in for this situation. But you mad. You mad. You upset. You ready to fight somebody. You threatening talking about you want to fight somebody. You got a weapon in your hand. You don't know how to talk to people. You deny and deflect everything that someone is telling you. People that actually care about you. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that. You want to have this hive mind mindset. And when somebody tells you about yourself, you call them a fake friend. You are too frail and fragile for this planet, for reality. And you refuse to wake the fuck up. How can anybody help you? And how can you help yourself? How? When you want to still be in this mindset. And you keep around people who have an even worse mindset. How? I ain't no perfect man by any means. I will never say that I'm perfect. But I'm not dumb enough to give up on myself. I'm not dumb enough to keep around people that don't do me good. I'm not dumb enough to keep around people that I have to constantly be in debates and arguments with. I'm over that shit. I am over it. We're not going to be on this planet for long. The people we love are not going to be on this planet for long. So stop fucking around. And stop thinking the people you hurt is easily just going to welcome you back in your lives, back in their lives. It's not going to fucking happen. Learn to move on. And stop being foolish. Because right now, this is not the time for it. Definitely not the time. This has been Master Sakurai. I'm glad I got to talk with you guys. Hopefully more videos coming soon. I gotta get myself back in the mindset of doing it. Like I said, a lot of stuff just happened. I lost my godfather. And I'm trying my best to hold things together in here. Not because I'm struggling, not because I'm depressed or anything like that. It's just people I care about mean a lot to me. And when things happen to them, it happens to me too. And it may not look like it because the way of my expressions, but on the inside, yeah, it does affect me. It does. I don't have hatred in my heart for the people I've let go. But they are no longer welcome in here. Because there was a seat for them, but they didn't want the seat. So now I'm just making more renovation. I'll say that. Just making more space, more renovation. Cutting off the last branch. That's all. Y'all have a good day. And stay safe out here, please. I'm out.